Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to the channel. So, December goals. First things first, JLPT is on the 3rd. I will be taking JLPT N2 again. So, first few days is obviously going to be centered around preparing for that. So, I want to have one last big push, give myself the best chance of passing. Not hugely confident. I feel as though I am better prepared than previous times, but based on kind of taking past papers, it's going to be touch and go. I could pass, could not, but we'll see. Either way, I'm mainly looking forward to it being over, to be honest. JLPT aside, I think my two big focuses for the month are going to be a lot more reading and also getting back into Kanji study and be a bit more intensive with that. So with reading, I will once again be using Link, and as I said in my summary video for November, I am currently studying using NHK Web Easy articles, and I'm actually using all of the articles from 2022. Big reason for that is that it's a completed course, and there's 960 articles in total. I'm currently around about a third of the way through, and I just want to finish all those articles. I'm currently reading each one twice, and the main reason I like these articles is that there's a lot of repetition. Because they are aimed at more Japanese kind of children and young adults and not kind of highly educated adults, is that the vocabulary is limited. So even though the subject matters are just typical news articles, so disasters, politics, economics, weather, all that kind of stuff, it's the subject matters aren't dumbed down, but the vocabulary is just limited. So even though will be learning new vocabulary, it's repeated a lot. And like I said before, I really want to improve my listening fluency. I feel as though it's working so far. I'm feeling as though my comprehension speed and accuracy are improving. So I think if I just stick to it, I'll definitely reap the benefits. But also, it's more of a completionist thing as well. I do tend to use a resource for a few weeks and then just drop it, go to something else, drop that, go to something else, drop that. And I think I need to get into the habit of completing things a bit better. I think I said this maybe at the beginning of the year as one of my goals for the year, and I haven't really stuck to it. But if I do, I think I'll improve just more quickly. I think I need to get out of the mindset of, oh, I'm bored of this, drop it. I think I need to be a bit more like, I might be bored of it today, but if I stick to it in a few days' time, motivation might come back. But also just don't rely too much on motivation. Get more into habit building, be more consistent, and kind of accept that it's a part of the process. And I think if I do that, I'll improve more. So yeah, that's a big thing that I want to go forward with my reading for this month. Next up is Kanji. Back when I studied Japanese at university, during my year abroad in Japan, I got really into studying Kanji kind of in isolation. And I did manage to study a lot of Kanji, but more or less in a quite superficial way. I would study basically the meanings and readings, but that was about it. I do want to start getting more into preparation for the Kanji Kente, which is a big Kanji test aimed at predominantly native Japanese speakers. And some people take it at school to get into universities, or adults just to kind of separate themselves from other employees. But there's not really any tangible benefits from doing this, but I feel as though it will really push not just my Kanji abilities, but also my vocabulary. That's kind of how I view the test as a whole, is yes, it's a Kanji test, but it really is centered around knowing a lot of vocabulary. So it's super fun. It's the highest levels of it are borderline unobtainable. So there's always going to be plenty to study, and I am looking to push my vocabulary. So I feel there's a good way to do it and a fun way, because Kanji is kind of my thing. I'm not sure what approach I'm going to take with this yet. So first few weeks of the month, I kind of need to figure that out. what exactly I want to focus on with this, but I know that either way I'm going to be highly motivated because, as I said, I do love studying kanji. And yeah, it'll be fun nonetheless, and definitely a breath of fresh air, considering it's not JLPT. Lastly, as a more overall goal, I do want to study at least 130 hours this month, and that is about 3 times the amount I did last month, and also 30 hours more than my biggest month so far, which is 100 hours. And the main reason for this is I want to get my average hours for the year up to 2 hours per day. Currently, I'm lagging a little bit behind that, but if I can get this 130 hours in, I'll get to that 730 hours for the year. And there's not really any real reason why that's important, but just from like kind of a statistic tracking point of view, it's going to be a bit annoying if I'm on an hour and 53 minutes, an hour and 54 minutes. So I guess that's a bit of like OCD or something. But yeah, if I can get to that round 2 hours, then I'll be super happy just because it's in reach. But that is about it for today. JLPT in 3 days' time. So yeah, we'll see about that. But other than that, super excited to study something that isn't JLPT, and hopefully lots of study to come. But yeah, see you soon for my, I guess it'll be end of January summary, or it might be 2024 goals, whichever comes first. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye for now.